Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the road to 180-pound pull-up. It is my pull 3 day, so that is one arm pull-ups into a 7x7 with weighted pull-ups. Probably the least exciting day for me to look forward to, just because it's going to be a lot of volume. But we're going to put in some good work today and get into it. I was pretty tired the last time I was attempting it, but actually had pretty good results. So I feel pretty decent right now. So hopefully we can have a really strong workout today. Diet's been a little bit better the last 2 days. I had a pretty decent start to the weekend, celebrating with my girlfriend's family her birthday. So the diet's been a little bit up and down. Honestly, this last month feels like it's been a really bad diet month. But last 2 days been really dialed in, and my body is finally starting to get rid of some of the bad stuff inside me. So starting to feel a bit cleansed. I will have a date night tonight, so maybe not a perfect night by any means, but I'll be fueling up for a big long run that I have tomorrow. So hopefully I can get some of that out of my system then. But until then, time to get to the gym, time to have a strong workout, and time for this guy to get some more sleep.
Hey everyone, today I decided to do a commentary video just to change things up. This way we can look at the workout retroactively and not in the moment, and this way we can get a different perspective of what adjustments we need to make going forward. So today we started off kind of with my normal warm-up, activating my scapula and doing some explosive pull-ups, and then moving into assisted one-arm pull-ups to warm up for the one-arm pull-up portion. So one-arm pull-ups today felt pretty good. I felt pretty light, explosive, was able to chain some reps together, and the technique felt pretty good, getting that shoulder up to the bar. I've been having some struggles where either I'm too fatigued after doing the weighted pull-ups, or just bloated from eating a bit of a kind of a crappier diet where these have felt pretty heavy. So it's nice to have a workout where they're chaining together very well. I know that because I'm doing a focus on weighted pull-ups right now, that this is still prioritizing one-arm pull-ups, but this is only one of my 3 days. And this way I can go in and kind of maintain that consistency of chaining multiple reps together. And that way, if I ever want to go back to doing multiple one-arm pull-ups, I'll be able to have the ability to do so. Plus, I do feel like there's some good carryover, and it's a good idea to work on kind of that unilateral strength as I move into heavier and heavier weighted pull-ups. So today for the weighted pull-up portion, we are doing a 7x7. I'm not sure if that's actually a popular rep scheme or anything like that, but it sounded good to me, and it gives me a bit more conditioning and muscle building in my workout, especially with a moderately heavy weight compared to what I'm doing with a 5x5 or a 5x3. So it's a little bit different stimulus there. I'm currently using 90 pounds on this, which is a little bit lighter than the 120 and 140 pounds I'm using for my 5 and 3 reps. So the first few sets actually feel really light and very explosive, but then as the fatigue starts to set in later, it starts to stink. The first 3 sets today, I was able to get 6 reps in a row before having to break for the 7th. And then the 4th and 5th sets, I was a little bit more fatigued and only could get kind of 5 chained together and had to fight through the next 6th and 7th reps. Unfortunately, as we got into the 6th and 7th rep, we kind of had a setback compared to the previous week. 6th set was not able to get my 7th rep chin above the bar, and the 7th set, that one was brutal. The 5th rep I wasn't able to get all the way up. Was able to get the 6th rep, but wasn't able to also get the 7th. So that was basically 5 reps with 2 partials, and I'm honestly beating myself up a little bit. But there's multiple different factors that could go into this. Maybe my diet was a bit messed up, or maybe I didn't fuel myself enough ahead of a workout, which is always a possibility, but definitely a bit frustrated. We then moved into one-legged front lever and chin-ups, and both of those felt pretty good. So ultimately, I think that the disappointing weighted pull-up sets either come down to me being overweight or me being at my regular weight, but thinking I'm overweight, so I didn't fuel myself enough to go through a very endurance-based workout. And I think it might be that second one. So the goal here now is I'm going to weigh myself at my normal time and then maybe tweak and adjust my carbs going into the next workout. And then I also wanted to add at the end of my workout some one arm TRX rows just to change things up. And yeah, these suck, and I'll talk about them more in a future video.
Tough workout today, but we got through it. Definitely some things I think I've learned from this workout that I can take going forward. I'll just need to look at kind of some of the data to see whether or not I was a bit heavy coming into this, or if it was maybe other factors not fueling myself enough. But for now, I've got a protein bar and banana to fuel myself up with before we head out and get a little bit of a treat tonight to fuel up for a long run tomorrow. So let's get that food.